The discussion around dialogue is of much importance to the people of Zimbabwe, especially given that it is a dialogue that brought forward the GNU of 2009, which saw that Zimbabweans became prosperous in whatever they were doing from a series of imminent hyperinflation and economic downturn. Now, there has been an institution set up by President Mnangagwa called Pollard, which he has failed to provide any meaningful results to the people of Zimbabwe in as far as success is concerned. Up to now, it is proving to be non-existent at all. Now, Nelson Chamisa, the leader of the Citizens Coalition for Change, is set records, or should I say conditions, for dialogue with Mnangagwa. This, according to him, is not meant to bring about another government of national unity, as various elements in the opposition have already complained that the GNU of 2009 was not fair. They felt that they were used. They also compare it to that unity accord of Robert Mugabe and Joshua Kabugo Nyongolo Nkomo, that it is not fair. It did not bring forward the desired result. There was something that was not transparent with it. Now, Nelson Chamisa has laid conditions or prerequisites of the dialogue, if there is any dialogue that is going to happen between now and elections of 2023. I quote, it's about 60 weeks to the 2023 general election. Any dialogue must be about reforms and the road to 2023, not a GNU. So according to Advocate Nelson Chamisa, the discussion that is important now, if there is any discussion to talk about, is the issue of electoral reforms. That I remember last election of 2018, there was a video around elections that was hosted by Nelson Chamisa and his then MDC Alliance. Now he is saying we are not going to the talking table if the discussion is not about the reforms, and it is never about a government of national unity. That means he has downplayed any government of national unity between now and the election time. As Zimbabweans, we must find each other to avoid yet another disputed election and its own undesired consequences. The 2018 election was disputed. Also, I remember the 2008 election was also disputed. So Zimbabwe has got a very bad history in as far as general elections are concerned. Almost every election is disputed. I mean, the opposition always cries for that there is tantamount elements of rigging that is being necessitated by the electoral management body, that is the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission. So this is what Mr. Chamisa is saying. Mr. Chamisa is saying reform, reform, reform. According to Mr. Chamisa, he says we need a pre-elections pact on reforms. To prepare for elections, they need a prepare, which is pre-elections pact on reforms, so that whoever wins an undisputed mandate in 2023 must then unite the nation, form a credible, inclusive Team Zimbabwe, and deliver prosperity and happiness. So the discussion around who will then manage the affairs of Zimbabwe will be decided by who wins in undisputed plebiscite come 2023. So the next 5 years must be about nation building, transforming and developing our economy, not just politics and unseemly politicking. Yes, the ruling party has on various occasions been accused of focusing more on retaining power through whatever means necessary, yet forget anything about economic development. That is why Mr. Chamisa is saying we must stop politicking at all costs. And I'll read some of the comments from the generality of Zimbabweans on these conditions set by Mnangagwa. Chamisa, one William Zambezi. One William Zambezi says, "Good morning, Mr. President," all said and done. ZEC remains the elephant in the room. Tata say, "Ne ZEC." Chamisa says, "ZEC is a national institution, our institution. It must be what we as citizens demand. ZEC must be non-partisan, independent, professional, credible, and accountable." Then Wellens Mujuru says, "Pambainaro Shoko, Mr. President, 2023 is the main focus. We do not dialogue with anyone outside." Pollard says, "Newanji, if you want reforms, you have MPs in Parliament, Zimbabwe, get them to present the bill. A fountain of wisdom. We love you, President. Morning is excellence. Amai wakatutenga here market and eco status." Those are just some of the comments from Zimbabweans on the streets of Twitter. And Nelson Chamisa continues to say, "Dialogue equals to credible election, legitimacy equals to stability, and peace is equal to prosperity." So that's just what I hear for now. Just feel free to comment so that you also add your thoughts to the discussion, and also share this video so that it reaches as much people as possible. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Anokuoneka ine mfaro, ndini wenyu Honorable Madiva.